Before we go to the workshops this morning, we have some more people to honor. And these are the people who have already joined the movement for the Schools LA Students Deserve, and are the people that Dr. Caron said, stand up now, fight for their students and fight for their schools. They're the unsung heroes of the UTLA areas. We're going to have the area chairs introduce them. First is Valley West Area Chair Bruce Newborn.
Good morning, UTLA, and good morning, Valley West. For the past 3 years, Mike Firoli has been on the front line of the greatest fight educators have been embroiled in since unions have come into existence. He has helped hundreds of teachers in teacher jail through many meetings with district administrators, and has developed the Teacher Jail Handbook, which allows teachers out of being housed understand the process that they are enmeshed in. He helps them exercise their due process and defends themselves to the best of their ability. Mike has been the single greatest advocate of teachers wrongly accused, and he has had the greatest impact on how this district handles these situations. Mike Firoli.
For Harbor area, we have their directors, Steve Seal, Elgin Scott, and Mary Tello Gonzalez. Here we go.
Good morning. This morning we're representing an award to Donald Willis, who has tirelessly worked to organize the underrepresented northern portion of the Harbor area by leading motivational rallies as the political coordinator for Pace Harbor in the successful campaign for Prop 30 and against Prop 32, and by fighting off the threat of parent revolution and the oppression of teacher jail. He has represented GLBT members and advocated on behalf of GLBT students as the chair of the Gay and Lesbian Issues Committee and Stonewall Scholarship. He has fought for equitable learning environments and curriculum for the students of color in his work with AMP, and he has represented all UTLA Harbor members at the state CTA and the national NEA levels. He is the most deserving of the Harbor's area's Unsung Heroes Award. Thank you.
Accepting for Donald. Go ahead. Accepting
Over
for
there, no picture. We have Central Area Chair Jose Lara.
All right. So, good morning, everybody. I'm very proud, very proud to name our unsung hero, Tomas Flores. He's been essential in our fight to ensure we have great school board members like Monica Ratliff, George McKenna. He's tireless phone banker, tireless engager, going to school site, signing up people for PACE, making sure that our elected officials are not just elected, but also held accountable. I can think of none other person than Tomas Flores, who gives up his time, his energy, and his passion for social justice to our union. And if we have more people like Tomas, I know we're gonna win the fight for schools LA students deserve. Tomas Flores.
That's the picture. Valley East Area Chair Scott Mandel.
Thank you. Please forgive my trash voice. It's an example of Bob Stromowski that I had to argue with him to accept this award. He refused. He goes, he's in the background. But Bob has been a devoted UTLA leader in Valley East for almost 20 years. At his home school in San Fernando High School, he's been the core of the leadership team that has moved the site from a conflict-based relationship with an autocratic principal to a completely different world under Learn. Now the teacher leaders are supported by administrators, and both groups work to resolve conflicts and issues before they begin. Administrators throughout the Valley who have spent a long time at San Fernando High understand the value of collaboration because that is the culture Bob has created. Bob is endlessly vigilant in making sure that teachers are properly treated, attends every school site leadership council meeting, as well as scores of other planning and design meetings throughout the year. He has been key in making sure that the hard work of the faculty is represented, including writing a half dozen WASC accreditations and countless district plans. Another thing it does not say here, which should have said, is that a couple of years ago when Daisy went after San Fernando High School to reconstitute it, Bob led the fight back and he defeated Daisy. Bob Chmosky.
Our East Area Chair, Jillian Russum.
Good morning. East Area is honoring Benny Madera. He graduated from Lincoln High School in East Area and has been advocating for teachers, students, and the Lincoln Heights community ever since. He's one of the founders of the Coalition for Educational Justice, and he's worked with many community organizations in Lincoln Heights and Boyle Heights to preserve public space and affordable housing. He's been deeply involved in our political action campaigns, pounding the pavement and recruiting volunteers for the Monica Ratliff and Bennett Kaiser campaigns. And he's a beloved substitute teacher who's been very active in the UTLA Substitutes Committee for years. Benny Madera.
Next, we have North Area with Area Chair Kirk Thomas.
Good morning, everyone. Today from North Area, we are recognizing Greg Schiller. Perhaps you recognize him. He is a beloved AP biology teacher and an AP psych teacher. He teaches over 100 students. He's chapter chair, member of the school site council, and coach of the fencing team. Last year, when he was put in teacher jail, his students and their parents organized to get him back. Since his return to school, other teachers have also been released from teacher jail. Greg has empowered his school. He has empowered his school, and he has strengthened our union. North Area recognizes Greg Schiller. Our next unsung hero from North Area, a longtime activist, perhaps you recognize him, Jeff Pott. As I was a baby chapter chair, he was one of the first impressions I had of the North Area, and those are large shoes to fit into. He is eloquent, highly intelligent, walked the line in '89 when he was When he was removed from his school by his administrator for his activism, his staff rallied behind him, and they fought to get him back in the classroom. Jeff's case illustrates the risks that UTL activists like you take and the consequences that they sometimes face. His case also proves that the district does not have the right to remove teachers from their classrooms because of their political views. North Area recognizes Jeff Pott.
South Area with Area Chair Ingrid Vieda.
Good morning. As you guys know, South Area has had an incredible year of activities, so we have several awards. First, we want to recognize the Teresa Hughes Elementary staff who stood with parents and community to transform their school into a school that's centered around the welfare of students, parents, and teachers. Thank you for the courage to fight injustice. On behalf of the Teresa Hughes Elementary, Aide Bravo will accept this award. We congratulate our brothers, Silvio Vidal and Bo Adler from Southgate Middle School for having the courage to stand up against oppression. Silvio and Bo worked endlessly to organize their site and fight back against a bully principal. She's gone, by the way. These teachers are an excellent example of advocacy, dedication, and collaboration. Silvio? And Bo. And last but not least for South Area, we recognize Aisha Brooks. Today, Aisha stood up for all students, parents, and educators who were being marginalized by failed policies at Markham Middle School. Aisha's dedication to give every student an opportunity to succeed and her advocacy for the members at Markham is monumental. She is an example of commitment to community and leadership, and together we stand.
There you go. So we have West Area now with Area Chair Erica Jones Crawford. Crawford. Don't let it slide. Don't let it slide.
I won't. I got it. Good morning. So I am honored to give the Unsung Hero Award to JD and Jennifer. And they are not just incredible UTLA chapter leaders who have a steering committee on site. They also helped organize the community and launch the parent group PASE or PAS, Padres en Acción por Servicios Estudiantes, Parents in Action for Student Services, which has brought parents together with the support of teachers to fight for services like nurses, counselors, librarians, psychologists, arts teachers to be returned to Grandview, and all of our schools. When JD and Jennifer saw that some of the issues that PAS parents were organizing around went beyond the scope of their school, they encouraged the parents to connect with parents across the city who are part of the growing Schools LA Students Deserve Grassroots Coalition, a citywide group that is building the movement of parents, students, and community across LA. JD and Jennifer are West Area's 2014 Unsung Heroes, and we are celebrating their leadership, their organizing, and their work to transform the learning environment for their community.